So this morning I want to sort out these tomatoes. They're Isla Craig. As you can see, they're getting pretty leggy. They've been in the hot box and they need a new home. So what we need to do first is to sift some soil. I want to give them a soft start rather than throwing them in at the deep end. So bucket, sieve. This is a mixture of standard potting compost with some topsoil added. Not ideal because it brings in weeds, but it does add a bit more drainage because I don't want these tomatoes to get too soggy because they're going to be ones that will be going in the garden, so they've got to get used to real soil. Isla Craig is that kind of a variety. You can have it for the greenhouse, but it's also happy outside, obviously in a sheltered spot with plenty of sun, but it will suffer an English summer. So having got your tomatoes thus far, what you really don't want to do is do too much damage to them because, you know, you've given them enough time and energy. So you've got to be careful when you decide to take them out of their little pods. So, a little squeeze. I'm going to hold this a little bit lower. Some experts would say use the leaves, but sometimes you don't get all that you need. All right, that's how it should be. And if we look at this root ball, it's really the right time. It's not too rooty. It's still got a little bit of space to go, and I think this tomato will be happy to move house just at the right time. Taking a pot that's somewhat bigger than this tomato. That gives us plenty of space though, because they really come on quickly. What I like to do is just put about 1/3 of soil in the bottom, push it down a bit, just firm it up, drop the tomato in, see where it comes to. Ideally, you want to put your tomatoes in deep, so I need to take a bit out. The reason I'm putting them in deep is because they will quickly grow up and out, and if they're too leggy, they get too tall quickly, which makes them more fragile than they really need to be. So, give them a nice deep burial in here. Not quite up to his first leaves, but near enough. Because tomatoes send out loads of little roots from their stem. So there he is, in his new home. Or she, or it.